This is a podcast.
That ball is belted. Welcome in Carlos Gomez. Hello. Goodbye.
Ay.
Down the middle. Butler makes a move.
Oh man, yeah. We rocking now for real. BS3 Sports. Okay, sports news, get it first when you're getting off of work. Even when you're at work, acting like you're working hard when you're hardly working. I'm a maverick like Dirk, getting Franklins like Kirk. Hold up, boy. X-Squad, you don't know them boys? Being talking facts on every topic. Overall, we just talking noise, just being boys. Covering Texas sports in them tall hills. That with the fake pass over to Elliott. Better guard your grills like a car for real. Yeah, Cowboys gonna bring a bowl back, Lord willing. Yeah, Mavericks gonna bring a ring back with Mark in it. We live sports, we talk sports, we dream sports, we eat sports. The teacher about to teach the course. Welcome to BS3 Sports. Ay. Ruse. Oh man, yeah.
What's good, everybody? Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Tuned in to the BS3 Sports Show on 2livestewsradio.com. We got a great show planned for today. Shout out to Cleo Mclain for the new intro. Going to be talking the weekend sports with Tyjun Mack. Talking college football matchups with Larry B. Also talking NBA with Justin Lee and Michael Bonner. Also talking the World Series with Max Wildstein of Hardball Scoop. Cowboys versus Redskins with Dequincy Jackson. Also interviewing artist, entrepreneur, Ruslan and Carla Thomas. So we'll get into the show here in just a moment. Stay tuned.
Yeah. I woke up, had to pinch myself. Am I still in a dream? Is this really a thing? I got no place to be. I got my wife and seat in there right next to me. What a hand, Lord, I've been dealt. Yeah, could have been different. It could have been. I could have had weekends off the deep end, cause I ain't want to man up, rather decent. I could have been hustling on the street corner. I could be living on the street. I could be living in a place where I never had a chance to ever get up on my feet. Could have been lost my mind and gone insane. They say that runs through your veins. My God, he created me to be the change. No hype, this is truly my life's like a movie. Truth is, you never knew me or my boo. No time for groupies or Becky's or Lucy's. I'm new through on a two-piece. No vest, Cali's too hot. I'm chilling at my new spot. They wishing they were Tupac. I'm wishing that they knew God. I'm wishing I could time travel. Like, what if I could've knew Pop? I'ma ask Jesus in heaven that. With my reverend, I'm never heading back. Words he told me really matter though. I'm feeling like God has been my catapult. Here's the new beginnings. Here's the new beginnings. The pull up so independent. We pull up so independent. They say we too down for the victory. Way too down for the victory. I told them the past is the history. We could essentially move as we letting it go. Here's the new beginnings. Here's the new beginnings. The pull up so independent. We pull up so independent. They say we too down for the victory. Way too down for the victories. I told them the past is the history. We could essentially move as we letting it. Go. Downtown, it's like fashion week. They asking will my passion be. I told them I'm on a new limit, like a church-going version of Master P. They high, I'm getting flyer though. I'm doing what the Messiah spoke. He the master like ice and soap. When I started, I was all types of broke. I ain't saying I'm making millions yet, but this product is moving by the boat. I ain't saying I'm at my feelings yet, but I'm learning better how to cope. Here's the new beginnings. Here's the new beginnings. The pull up so independent. We pull up so independent. They said we too down for the victory. Way too down for the victory. I told them the past is the history. We could essentially move as we letting it go. Here's the new beginnings. Here's the new beginnings. The pull up so independent. We pull up so independent. They say we too down for the victory. Way too down for the victories. I told them the past is the history. We could essentially move as we letting it.
Welcome to the BS3 Sports Show, sports talk at its finest. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Shout out to Brian Hill in the chat room. First one in the chat room. Appreciate you for jumping in. All right, so we got Tyjun Mack up on the line like we do every week, talking the weekend in sports. And man, it's been a lot of crazy things going on, but we could tackle a couple of things here. But how was your week?
Oh man, the week was great, man. Watching good basketball games. OKC was really good. Looking at those games, and the World Series. The World Series has been pretty good. I've never been a very avid baseball watcher, just because the game is just so slow for me. But man, this World Series has really reinvigorated my love for baseball. Man, I think I haven't played baseball since I was a kid, but kind of made me want to get out there and get a bat and ball again. So.
it's definitely been good, no doubt about that. So let's talk about a couple of things from this week. Talk about the Warriors here. So Warriors coming out the gate, a little iffy, some issues, but the main thing I wanted to talk about is the Dubs picking on my Mavs. How's that throw off the backboard? If y'all didn't see that was brutal. That was brutal to watch. The guy that was guarding Jordan Bell just basically stood there like in amazement, like, wow, he just stood off the backboard on me. So you talk about that, and also you were at the game actually last night, and the Warriors and Draymond Green and Bill getting into a fight. So talk about that for a little while.
Oh man, so first off, the Rook, Jordan Bell, who's a very explosive player, another steal in the draft at the Warriors somehow. The Warriors for some reason just are always able to find these gems. But man, that was a definitely a nice play. Kind of showboating. I think he ended up, Steve Kerr ended up talking to him about it right after that, because I think they called a timeout. But man, just his athleticism, he has Dub Nation really excited for his future. Just because we all know that we're not going to be able to retain all these players that we keep getting, just because of salary cap and luxury tax and things like that. And so just having some young talent that you can develop is impressive, and it gives you a comfort level to know that they're still trying to build and they still want to win rings. So that's always a positive. Now last night, oh man, that Washington Wizards game was exciting. Washington was like literally hitting everything in the first half. I mean everything. Kelly Oubre, Otto Porter, both of them guys were just having amazing games. Jody Meeks, they just couldn't miss at one point. And then the fight happened. And I really think the fight actually woke up our team, because Dre, if anybody watched it, Dre got a great block from Bradley Beal, who tried to hit like a little fadeaway jumper. Dre got a great block, and then he boxed out. And then as he boxed out, Bradley Beal kind of hit him with like a snake punch, man. He hit him from behind.
He smacked him in the face and grabbed his face. It was weird.
Yeah, so so he hit him, and as soon as he hit him, Dre turned around and grabbed him, and they just started just tussling. They went to the ground, and it literally was on the baseline. I was sitting maybe 10 feet away from it, and I was just like, wow, this is really happening. right now.
Right in front of you too, which is crazy.
Right in front of me. Right in front of me. Never ever seen that in my life. It was crazy. Like all the players was like on top. You saw like I think it was like Marquise Morris. I think he was like trying to pull people out. He was trying to pull players out of there. He's probably going to get a suspension for coming off the bench. Otto Porter. Otto Porter was throwing punches. I mean, not Otto Porter. Kelly Oubre was in there throwing punches. I think he hit John Wall a couple times. I think he hit Clay Thompson a couple times, man. He was just throwing punches everywhere.
Wow.
And so it was crazy, man. But you know, the Warriors were able to just really fight back through that game. I mean, we didn't have, we lost Draymond Green for that game. We didn't have Jordan Bell last night, and then Sean Livingston wasn't there. I believe he stayed in Dallas, or he's been in Dallas with Devin. He's been with Devin Harris this entire time. You know, Devin Harris' brother passed away was about a week ago, I believe.
Yeah, freak accident too. Yeah.
Yeah, and so Sean Livingston and Devin Harris is really, really close. And Sean Livingston ended up going to the funeral, so he had the night off. So we was down three of our solid defenders. You know, of course, our best defender in Draymond Green. But Jordan Bell is shown to be a really, really good high-level defender. And we already know that Sean Livingston was a high-level defender. So for us to lose all three of them and somehow not have them three for the game and somehow be able to make a lot of key stops, especially that fourth quarter, really showed how hard and how invested this team is into defense. So it was a great win, man. We pulled it out.
Yeah, definitely. I think, and everybody is going to be gunning for the Warriors. Is going to be gunning for Draymond Green. Is going to be gunning to get them off guard. A couple of comments in the chat room. Courtney Harden, welcome. Chief Rocka, welcome. DJ Knox, welcome. Brian Hill was the first one in the chat room, welcome. But Courtney Harden says the rookie showed out against the Mavs. Yes, he did. Kind of disrespectful.
Yeah.
But that's okay. He said this was weird wrestling match between Draymond and Bill. I agree. And then we got Chief.
It was hilarious.
Yeah. Chief says, really, Warriors talk? I'm not going to say what else he said because this is a family-friendly show. But he's not a fan of the Warriors or Warriors talk. So I'll leave it at that.
He's not a fan of the Warriors? How you cannot be a fan of the Warriors, man? It's exciting basketball. That's how basketball should be played every day. Oh, my God. You not be a fan of them.
Yeah, he says Green ain't nothing but a street ball player. Come on, I don't know about that. He does get involved in a lot of issues, I will say that. But he's being targeted, though, too. But let's move on to the next topic. The Suns' Josh Jackson. So he new to the league. I guess somebody was heckling him. And he, for some reason, decides to do a hand gesture like he's shooting somebody. Like, come on. You already know. This is the NBA. They're already on edge, on pins and needles about everything going on with abuse or anything. He got fined $35,000 for that hand gesture. I don't know if you've seen that, but he's a rookie. But he's got to know, like, that's not something you can do at all.
Come on, son.
I mean, me personally, you know, as I was looking at that hand gesture, if I happened to be the person in the audience, I would have told him that he probably would miss like the baskets they've been missing on the court. But you definitely can't do that, man. You know, the Phoenix Suns have looked. Actually, you know what? I'm sorry. It actually looked a little bit better since they fired their coach. But they haven't played well at all. This team just isn't. I don't know what they're doing. I'll just be honest. I just don't know what they're doing. They look like they drafted well. They look like they put pieces there, but this team just doesn't play good basketball at all. And as a rookie, I mean, you're only 4 or 5 games into the season. No reason that you should be that frustrated already, man. Like, wait until you're about 30 games into the season, maybe 3 years into the league. But you know, this is a young team. They have no leadership right now. And that's why you have a rookie doing something like that in the first place, because you don't have any leadership.